Hey, welcome to the Max Revenue YouTube channel. My name is Micah. I am your host. And on this video, I actually have another live cold call for you. It's just one call. I want to keep it fairly short so you don't have to watch a bunch of dead space or anything like that. But the call lasts about 4 minutes. It's really good because it covers some certain things. First of all, you see my intro. I intro with the "Are you in charge of?" intro, and then asking, what do you guys do for due diligence? I preach that intro a lot. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, or use a variation of it. You get to see my response then, because of course he responds and says, "We already have an agent." So you see my response to that. And then he also does end up asking, "What do you mean by due diligence?" after I respond. And so you get to see my response to that. And then he also throws out, we've been with our agent a long time and our rates aren't that bad and we're just too small for you. So stay tuned, watch the video. Unfortunately, I'll spoil a little spoiler alert here. There's no meeting set. This isn't a glamorous call. Actually, the ending's kind of awkward. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if there's things I can improve on, and hopefully you guys get some good ideas from this or some good takeaways as well to make your cold calling sessions that much more profitable. All right, see you later. Enjoy. Hey, Micah Salas here, Christensen Group. Yes. Yeah. I I guess I wanted to confirm something. Are you in charge of the company's commercial insurance? Gotcha. And totally understand. I guess that's kind of why I was calling. I was just curious. Do you guys ever do any sort of due diligence, or what? I didn't know what that process might look like on your end. Well, not necessarily even shop around. I guess because everyone I talk to has an agent, but some people say, "Hey, yeah, my costs go up, but I kind of have to just trust my agent." And so a lot of people are like, "I don't know what else to do besides quote." And what I mean is, do you ever just kind of have someone else, come in and kind of review your program, your rates, and say, "Hey, yeah, it looks like you're either overpaying, underpaying, or maybe there's some opportunities to improve this and that." Or just verify that, yeah, you are in the best spot possible and you're not overpaying and everything's honky dory. Sure. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess when you say not bad, is that just, a couple thousand a month, not too much, really, not a big expense? Sure. Yeah. Uh, Potentially. I guess if you don't mind me asking, how big are you? Because I thought you maybe had, I don't know, 20, 15, 20 employees, something like that, but maybe. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And so that's actually a lot of the people I do end up helping are in that size range, anywhere from about 20 employees up to 100, but they're spending on their insurance usually about 75,000 up to 500,000, somewhere in that range annually. Um, but again, I can tell you have a good relationship, man, and I respect like that loyalty. I'm not out here trying to call you out of the blue and say, "Hey, you should fire your guy, hire me. I can do something better for you," because I don't know at this point. But I guess, and I know I'm catching you out of the blue, but man, I just didn't know if you might be open to just setting up like a 10-minute phone call, just where like when you're not caught out of the blue, and I could just kind of just explain and just share with you, like, "Hey, this is how I help people. Here's what I've done in the past. And if you think it's makes sense to have me do that, there's no cost to it. Great. And if not, I get that too. Well, my feelings won't be hurt. But I just thought based on what you all do and the line of work you're in, there could be maybe a potential to help you out.
Yeah, well, probably not right now, to be honest. I mean, just to give you a straight answer.
Sure.
I mean, I'm okay. I just renewed not too long ago,
Okay.
so I mean, we're good.
Hey, hey, Francisco, man, I respect that. One last thing, I'll let you run because you've been super helpful. Can I just shoot you my info via email? That way you got it if something ever changes, and then maybe I'll reach out, once a year, check back, see if, you know, if you never,
No,
if so.
that should be fine. That should be fine. That's okay.
Okay, and don't worry, I won't bug you with spam emails or there's no there's no list or anything like that. Your attitude, just um, what's your email, Francisco?
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, sir. Have a
Oh,
good one.
alrighty, thanks. Bye. All right, I tried. Any critiques? Let me know. I could tell he was really hesitant to want to, you could just sense it. Like he's super loyal. It was like pulling teeth to try to get him to talk more. You can see even at the end there, I tried to get just an email. He's like, that's okay. Nice guy. But here's what I've kind of learned, and this is funny with sales, I think, and cold calling is that, man, I think timing is just everything. Like, uh, that same guy 6 months from now could maybe be open, right? Um, a year from now, you never know what could change. But that's why I know he picks up the phone occasionally, so I'll call him. That's the first time we ever talked, but I'll call him once, check in with him, 4 or 5 months prior to his renewal, once a year, and see what happens, see what changes. But that's why you need a lot of these people out here with insurance, especially because everyone has an agent that they fairly like, and they're just not really open to talking. It wouldn't have mattered what I said to him. By the way, I could have said, "Hey, I just saved a guy," and it was in the back of my head to say, "I just saved another guy about 100 grand," which is a true story. He's not going to care at this point. It's our very first phone call, which is why I was trying to just get to that 10-minute meeting because I could kind of sense this conversation was kind of just hitting the brakes. There was some resistance. So I was like, well, maybe if I can kind of pull back a little bit and shoot for the meeting instead, that would be more beneficial. But that didn't work out either. So, hey, just keep going.